Treasury Cabinet Secretary Ukur Yattani has given state corporations until Friday this week to settle outstanding pending bills or face action. Yatani, who spoke during a meeting with heads of state corporations, said those unable should submit payment plans to the ministry. As our very own Chemutai Goin reports, past few weeks, suppliers of prisons across the country have protested the government's delay, saying it had crippled their lives.
Weekend after weekend, various suppliers of prisons across the country staged protests over the government's delay in paying their dues after supplying foodstuff and other commodities to the rehabilitation institutions. These old man's plight catching the eye of Treasury Cabinet Secretary Ukur Yatani, who during a meeting with state corporation heads directed that all pending bills be settled by Friday, the deadline pegged at June this year.
Pending bills have smashed aspirations and the dreams of upcoming employers, people who are vibrant and they wanted to make a difference in their lives and the lives of their communities and contribute positively to this country, because governments, institutions like yours, have procured goods through deceitful means and have refused to pay them.
Those who will not adhere will be named and shamed.
Others are being told we are nothing to pay you, as if they did some charity work. That's not going to happen. It's going to be different. We are going to weaponize it. We are going to personalize it.
Yattani, who brought together the stakeholders to streamline the issues affecting operations of government departments in light of the austerity measures imposed to cut down on costs, revealed that the 2020-2021 budget would be less than last year's and would be more realistic on the current economic situation.
Unrealized revenue projections amount to 930 billion in 7 years. That means every year we underperform our revenue by more than average of 150 billion to 200 billion. And it's a realization of this that we said we are going to be as practical, as realistic as possible.
With several meetings lined up to seek an antidote to the bleak economic future, Yatani pledged that in the next 2 years, there will be fiscal consolidation to reduce expenditure and increase revenue collection.
We have a budget deficit of about 7.7% of the GDP. It's not healthy. We have come up with a medium-term framework. We want this to go to, at the end of this financial year, we want to be 6.3. We want to the other 2 years, we want to be at 4.9 and 3%. By 2022, we want our budget deficit to be at 3%.
Chemutai Goin, Citizen TV, Nairobi.